special location at Sherry Edenvale. You know, I'm always bringing you the ins and outs, the 411 as I'd like to call it, of Omoda. And today, right, I'm sitting with Zane, who is a sales manager right here, right? So we're talking sales now, we're talking cars, we're talking a brand that just got to South Africa and swift all of us. Zane, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving us your time and your busy schedule. I know sales must be really hectic with everyone wanting to buy a car, especially your brand.
Absolutely.
Please introduce yourself to the camera.
Okay, so my name is Zane. I'm the new vehicle sales manager at Omoda Edenvale. Also quite new to Omoda,
Okay.
but they have completely blown my mind.
I know,
Completely blown my mind.
Yeah.
The design, the aesthetics, the presence of the vehicle, the technology, the comfort, everything just put together in one unbelievable package.
What is your favorite model, and what are the features that make it your favorite? So what's your favorite motor car, and what are those features, specific features that you're like, this is the reason why?
So my favorite would be the Omoda C5 Elegance.
Okay.
And reason being, so it's got the leather seats, you've got your
Okay.
sunroof, but you've got your ADAS features. So it's got all the safety features that you come to enjoy. So for example, it's got the lane keep assist, it centers you in the road. It's got forward collision warnings. It's got lane departure warnings. So if someone's on the side of you, the little light on the mirror will flicker so that you don't turn into them. And the car will also steer you back if you're going to hit into them, which is quite cool.
You guys need to get that car because safety galore. I mean, if it stays you back, then you are safe.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love that.
It's a vehicle that is built for you to make as little errors as possible.
Yeah.
Even parking on it is just so flawlessly easy with a 360
yeah,
camera.
that side parking stuff. I mean,
Absolutely.
we failed it at driving school, so
It would have worked
good.
nicely on our driver test. So.
Wow. No, yeah, I think they need to start using these cars
Absolutely.
in the driver's test because we can't be failing like this.
No, not at all. Not at all. But another nice feature that you get to know and love on the Omodas is you can actually start the vehicle with a key standing outside of it. And what's nice is when it's standing in the sun, you start the vehicle, the aircon switches on. So it actually cools your vehicle down before you get inside of it.
What?
Which is a nice feature.
So this is me standing here, my car is here.
Correct.
I just press the key.
Correct. You'll press and hold the lock button for a couple of seconds and the vehicle will start.
And we'll start.
And as it starts,
Aircon
the
on.
aircon will switch on.
What more do you guys want? What more could they want? Right?
Well, in terms of safety, I mean, we are in South Africa. It's not the safest of places. We know that. If you leave your sunroof open, whenever your window's open, and you walk away and forget to close it, the car will automatically lock. It'll make a beep noise, and everything will close. Your sunroof, your windows, anything that's
Everything
open.
closes.
Everything will close.
I need you guys to understand the technology that goes behind this. As a person in IT myself, I love anything that makes my life easy when it comes to technology. So you just walk away and it closes the windows.
It locks up. It locks itself. It's actually an awesome feature to have. It
So
really
it won't be
is.
the thing of, oh, I forgot to lock my car. I have to go back outside.
Yes.
No,
So it's no longer the day of standing in the mall and like, did I lock? Did I not lock?
it's fine.
It's locked.
Wow. These features are beyond me. I think now
Yes.
we're at a time where it's more than just having a car, but you're having a car that makes your life easier.
Correct.
What would you say is the one thing that people look for most when they come here? You know, new car owners or someone who's looking for a car. Now, what's that one thing that they always ask about, and how does Omoda give that to the people?
So look, every customer is, an individual. Their needs are quite different, but a lot of the times you get the same questions. For example, is it a safe vehicle to drive?
Yes.
It is 100% a safe vehicle to drive. We do have a 5-star NCAP rating on them, as well as the warranties that get with it. So if you worry that you're going to get stranded on the side of the road, I mean, we do boast a 10-year, million-kilometer warranty on your motor, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I don't know of anyone else that's doing that at the moment.
I've never heard of it, but yeah,
Absolutely.
heard it here first time hearing it.
Absolutely. And on the vehicles, you do get your 5-year warranty as well, but at Cherry and Omoda Edenvale, we do a 2-year extension on both sides,
Wow.
which is fantastic.
Shoot. So you guys should come right here, Omoda. Sherry. It's also Sherry, same thing. I see that you guys have like a lot of different models on the floor.
We do.
So I also saw cars that are not specifically from your brand. So you're giving everyone.
There's a taste for everyone, yeah.
Yeah, shoo. Okay, I don't know what you're doing still. Why are you sitting there? Why are you not here? You need to be here, right? So, last words that you would tell to anyone who's thinking, I should actually go there. I should actually go check the cars. I should actually buy a vehicle, you know? Because I see one thing I saw about you guys' cars is that it's something that is okay for someone who's single and for not me pointing at myself, for someone who's single and someone who has a family, right? So, what is the one thing that you would tell to anyone who's out there thinking, I should actually go get a vehicle, I have children, or I'm single and I want to get something? Last words?
I would say walk in, look at the vehicles, and most importantly, test drive the vehicles so you can experience what we experience on a daily basis with them.
Of course.
Because it is mind-blowing.
Okay, how do they test drive? I mean, what do you need from them when they come here and test drive?
Make an appointment, you can call us, you can walk in. We are open to test drives. We do have an army of the vehicles at the back, all branded and ready to be driven.
You heard it here first. We got you. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I really enjoyed this because now I know more than, especially the technology. You guys heard about the whole moving away from your car and it locks itself. Forget about, starting the car while you're not inside the car. Where have you had that? Guys, please, come on. You have to come through and test drive the cars. And most importantly, get yourself one. Why don't you have one? Thank you so much. Let's get back
Welcome.
to the
Thank you very
interview.
much.
The dynamite from Sotra, and it's coming to a time where I don't have to introduce myself because you already know you are watching the RSA Models Awards podcast, and today we are at a very special location at Sherry Edenvale. So we have partnered with this beautiful dealership that thinks about the people and actually loves the people to interview our guests, okay? So we're gonna test drive some cars, and you know what? It's about time that I get myself a cherry. But before that, let's get to the podcast.
Aren't you going to welcome me back?
Ma'am, I want you to welcome yourself back. Tell them you are back. You are here.
Finally, guys, I hope you guys are good. I am back, of course. It's been a very long time. My name is Lesego. You obviously know me, and I am from Tembisa. So today, we're at a very special venue, but we have a very special guest as well. Ma'am, Kaley. Can you imagine she's only 16 years old, but she's already walked at New York's Fashion Week?
Wow.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
We just started the podcast already with clapping. I don't know what's going to happen on the line.
Can you imagine what's going to happen throughout the whole day if we're already clapping now?
Wow.
So she's also a part of her school debate team. She's a netball player. She wants to be a journalist in future. She also wants to own her own modeling school. You know,
wow.
So I see a future Miss Esther here. Ma'am, what is it that you can't do?
Yeah, no, a lot of things. But I rather focus on the things I can do than what I can't do.
I mean, yeah, welcome to the show. How are you? Are you
you.
well? Are you relaxed?
I'm good, I'm relaxed, I'm so excited, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming. Please introduce
Of
yourself.
course.
I mean, we, Lesego introduced you, but we want people to hear it from the horse's mouth. Who is Kaley?
Okay, hi, I'm Kaley van Greune. I'm 16 and obviously I'm from South Africa. I walked in New York Fashion Week this February, which is a huge thing for me because obviously a lot of girls dream about it and not everyone can do it. So I'm so grateful that I got to experience that and be a part of it. I learned so many new things and I met so many new people. But a part of that, I'm a netball player. I'm part of my school's debate team. I really love writing and getting to express myself in creative ways, you know. And obviously I love modeling, I love fashion, and I love people.
Wow.
So
that's
that
great.
is why I love being a part of this industry. some title that I've won before is Model of the Year at Talent America last year. And I Miss Preteen of Central South African Pageant for 2022 and 2023.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically a
Guys,
bit about me.
I am so excited. Guys,
Say
we're gonna
California,
go and show
that's how, that's your Gashista.
you guys just can't see. They can't see me. I'm like literally dancing right now because we're bringing you the hottest thing ever. You understand?
16, guys.
At 16. I feel like more than anything else, I would love to understand when you started, because 16 is young. I started pageantry when I was 13.
Yeah.
And it was such a fun time, but I didn't win pageants. I think I went to about 5 pageants and I didn't even win one before I won my first one, you know? So how did that go? Where's the beginning in this whole timeline? Where do you now decide, or who decides rather, that you're going to do pageantry, and what age was that?
Yeah. So I was about 12 when my mom she like dragged me to modeling.
Hey, Mom!
Kudos to mommy.
I wasn't very fond of the idea because I didn't see myself doing it. I wasn't very into like pageantry, and I wasn't a tomboy, but I wasn't very girly.
Yeah.
But my mom decided to take me to modeling class because I was very insecure. And we went for just like a boost and learning me to, you know, walk up straight, like act like a lady. And you know, I just started enjoying it so much, and we enrolled me in my first pageant. I didn't win anything either. But I didn't care about that. I just enjoyed it. It was so fun for me going on the stage wearing like pretty dresses and yes, doing things with my friends. So eventually I won my first pageant. It was very small. It was called Miss Rainbow Nation.
Yeah.
But it was, you know, I needed that confidence boost to tell me you can do this. So after that, I decided to do a bit bigger competitions, and I ended up in New York. So that's basically the story behind it.
Wow.
You definitely don't waste time. You just went from here, and right now
all the way to New York.
Yeah.
How does that happen throughout this whole journey? How do you now get to New York? I mean, it's such a big thing. You don't just wake up in the morning and go to New York, guys. You know that. So what happened? How did you get to New York? There's someone today watching that's like, actually, I want to go to New York for New York Fashion Week. So how did that happen?
I went to New York because I participated in Show Your Talent. And I think if you get a gold medal, you're qualified to go and compete in Talent America.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So my mom and I and my family, everyone really, we raised money so that I could go.
Wow.
And once I was there, I won Director's Choice at Pageant America. And that gave me the opportunity to walk in New York Fashion Week.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So if anyone wants to go to New York, participate in Show Your Talent.
Y'all better show your
Okay,
talent.
how do they go about participating in that particular show? Like, where do they go? Who is
For Show Your Talent?
yes?
So the director is Juanita Oosthuizen, which is actually my modeling coach.
Oh,
so that made it perfect. I love her so much, and I'm so thankful that she, you know, did this for me. But you could go look them up on Facebook, Instagram, Show Your Talent. They have everything.
So while talking about this, what is the importance of having a modeling coach? Because I know a lot of pageant models are like, I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself.
You know, so how important is it to have someone who's going to coach you from the walk to how you speak, to how you handle yourself?
Yeah. Well, obviously technique and how you walk is very important. But I think how you feel mentally is very important as well, because if you're in a good headspace and you're confident, that really, I think, shines through on the stage. And having that support system behind you, I think my modeling coach, she is so supportive, and you know, she believes in me. She tells me, Kaley, you can do this. So I think a coach mentally and someone being there for you is so important. But also having someone with experience to tell you, you know, I've been to this place, I've done this competition, this is what they are looking for. Rather do this than that. Having someone with that experience and someone you can trust is so important to me, because I definitely wouldn't have been here without my modeling coach personally.
Okay, so sorry about that. So Kaley, you did mention that you had some insecurities, right, before you started, which is why you actually went into modeling. Would you say that modeling has helped you tap out of your insecurities?
Yeah, modeling has definitely helped me. I think before I couldn't even like talk to anyone
Yeah.
in a room because I was so shy. I didn't look people in the eyes. Like, it was terrible. You don't even want to know. So modeling has definitely been a platform or a stepping stone for me to also kind of find myself and step out of that. I know a lot of people think modeling is a toxic industry and it makes you more insecure, but luckily for me it did the total opposite, so I'm so
Yeah.
grateful for that.
That's great.
That's amazing.
So it's 2024. You've been doing pageantry since you were 12. What are your plans for the year?
For this year, so I'm a finalist for Opulande Models.
Oh!
I'm so excited for that. It's a huge competition.
Yes.
I'm walking in Walk in Elegance. It's
Wow.
like a runway show thing.
Okay.
And I'm also a finalist for the New Romantics Model Ambassador pageant.
Y'all see how I look? It's New Romantics, baby. New Romantics.
Yeah, she's so talented, Nadine.
Amazing.
And she
Love
has
Nadine.
incredible designs.
Yeah, I mean, we look like this because of Nadine.
Yes.
Go to Instagram right now. Pause this video now. I'm looking at you, and go follow New Romantics. Okay. While you're at it, follow the RSA Models Awards. I mean, we're also there, but follow New Romantics to get these beautiful garments. I mean, Nadine is just talented. I cannot say this enough. We always look this good because of her
Literally.
on this podcast. Shout out Nadine. So, okay, so that's what you have this year. That's what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. Like I said, I was a big pageant girl. But this year, since I did New York Fashion Week, I'm doing more runway type of events.
Yeah.
So speaking about that, we're gonna play a little game called This or That.
Ooh, okay.
Time for this or that. So we're gonna just start with the most general one, or the most anticipated one. I'm sure people want to know. Would you pick pageantry or fashion modeling or runway modeling?
Ooh, okay. I definitely pick fashion runway because I don't really like competing with people. I think runway is just a bit more like chill. You get to wear like these beautiful things, and everyone wants the other person to do good. Where in pageantry, I feel like girls can get so mean.
Yeah.
Especially at my age, like 16, people always competing, and yeah, so I definitely like runway a bit more.
Okay, so is it debate or netball?
Ooh. Ooh, that's so difficult.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Okay, I think netball because it keeps me active. Debate I can do with my little brother in the house because he's always arguing with
There's
me.
always that.
Yeah, so I feel like I can do that a bit more in my personal life also, and netball, yeah, I like being active.
So if you had to choose in future to be a model, full-time model, fashion shows, and runway and all of that, or to actually be a journalist, if you had an opportunity to actually make money from modeling, to sustain yourself and be a journalist, what would you choose?
I think I choose modeling because you can have an impact on so many girls' lives. I mean, if I look at Raleen Strauss, Demi Lee, all of these former Miss SAs, they truly changed my life and they inspired me so much. So if I could be that to someone else, that would be amazing. Or I want to be a role model, to younger girls. Where with writing, I don't know if I could get that opportunity that much.
Can happen. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
But yeah, because my story, behind modeling, why I started, I think that could inspire so many people.
It definitely
Wow.
will.
Yeah. So I choose modeling.
So do you have any plans of entering this essay? Seeing that you've already achieved so many things and you keep on achieving and achieving and achieving, do you have any plans of going for Miss Essay?
Yes, definitely. I mean, that would be amazing. I
Yeah.
can't even think about it or comprehend the thoughts. But when I'm older, I'll definitely look
course.
into it,
When the time is right.
When the time is
But
right.
you mentioned something about role models. Who's your role model right now? Who are you looking up to?
Well, my role model is definitely Raleen Strauss. I've read her book. I think it's called 8 Steps to Self-Confidence.
Yeah.
And I read that the year I started modeling. So it kind of worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
And she's just so inspiring. She has so many things going on for her. I mean, she's a doctor, she's a model, she does so many things. She's involved in so many charities. And I feel like she made a difference in so many people's lives, including me. So I'm so grateful for her.
Shout out, Raleen.
Charlene. Okay. So, seeing that your role model is Raleen Strauss, right? I know Raleen Strauss is very big on socio-economic issues.
Yeah.
What is it that is very close to your heart?
Meaning like charity.
Yes.
Or so my mom and I are part of abortion home, which helps young teenage girls who aren't educated enough, who aren't informed. You know, luckily I haven't experienced any type of, abuse or something, but so many girls do, and they don't get the opportunity to talk about it. So I'd love to educate girls more about, what happens behind closed doors.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, we love that. We absolutely love it. Anything that you'd like to say? I don't know if Lesoko has anything to ask you, but you have said a mouthful.
She did.
I'm very grateful for this interview. I'm sure young girls who are 16 years old and younger are going to look at you and be inspired to start modeling. You know, it's not difficult.
Thank you so much.
Not even modeling, but to just start something. It doesn't have to be modeling, guys. You just have to start something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
At 16, she's already done so many things. So
a lot.
it's possible.
Walked in New
It's definitely
York.
possible. Even if you're older, it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Any final words you'd like to say to the people?
Well, I just like to say, like you mentioned before, you lost a lot of pageants.
A lot of them.
But I'd like to say sometimes losing is more important or crucial than winning. If I think about the times times I've lost, that had made such a bigger impact on me than when I was told yes or I did win, because that taught me kind of resilience and getting to say, okay, next time I can do better. I think losing, you should use it rather as, like inspiration and motivation to do better than taking it as a loss and feeling I'm not good enough. So everything you lose is a step you take.
Okay, so where do our people at home follow you?
On Instagram and Facebook at Kaley van Greune.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
We loved having her here. Imagine, we're gonna look back at this podcast when she is Miss South Africa and be like, guys,
we got her first.
We got her first.
Yes.
We got her. I mean, who are we? We're bringing stars here.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Thank you once again for watching Sitting with the Stars. You know what? I feel like it's very important more than anything else to groom the young ones, right? To groom the young people, bring them here, sit on the couch and keep on speaking to them about what's important to them and how they're planning to grow. Because one day she's going to be Miss South Africa and this is going to help her. You know how they say the internet doesn't forget, right? So we're going to sit down and say, actually, she said that she wanted to do this and it's happening right now.
Now that you mentioned something about the internet, I actually have a question for her about the internet.
Yeah,
so
here we are.
what do you think is the role of internet in this career that you're choosing, and the importance of just being careful on the internet?
Yeah. I think obviously the internet and social media plays a big role, because this is how people actually get to know you and how you portray yourself as well. But I think at times it can be very toxic and kind of dehumanizing, because you see all of these girls and you think, okay, but has so many followers, she's so pretty, she does this, I should be become her. So I think that's a very dangerous part of the internet, but it's also a stepping stone for you. Portray yourself, put yourself out there and getting to know other people and letting them get to know you.
So the cancel culture, do you agree with cancel culture, or you just feel like it's totally unfair?
I think it depends on the situation.
As per situation, guys.
As situation.
Yeah.
But I think we shouldn't bully people online.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I feel like this is important. You guys heard as per situation. Don't be out here cancelling us, because at the end of the day, guys,
We're all human.
you can't exactly, But I think with Miss South Africa, such a huge pageant, I've seen girls being cancelled. Being cancelled. You go to Miss South Africa and they bring something that you posted. Maybe you'll go to Miss South Africa in 2030 and they bring back something that you did now.
That remains
6 years ago.
That remains my biggest fear. Imagine I'm sitting at home minding my own business.
And you even forgot that thing.
I even forgot about it. And then now somebody brings something from 2008.
Yeah, you said this.
I was only studying social media, guys. I'm a different person now.
Yeah. People don't believe in growth. I think they're very closed-minded.
Definitely.
You know, when it comes to the growth of a person evolves. We're humans. There is evolution.
It's funny how they don't believe on the growth of a person if it's another person.
Yeah,
But
not
if it's
them.
them, but if it's them, it has to
That's
count
so
for
true.
something. Oh,
Very well, but you know what? We are going to leave you here, right? Because if we continue speaking about cancel culture, they're going to cancel us. And I don't want to get cancelled.
I don't want to be cancelled.
You can't cancel our future Miss South
you
Africa.
can't.
Our future Miss South Africa, you cannot. Our future Miss Universe. Can't cancel Miss.
Hopefully.
Yes, we are manifesting it, putting it out there in the
Wait,
universe.
you said future Miss Universe, right?
Yes.
So Brilliant has done Miss World. And
Yes.
she's a role model. So, ma'am, is it Miss World or Miss Universe?
We'll have to see.
We'll
Yeah.
have to see.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Where the universe leads.
Now this is more reason to follow her on social media, guys, so that you can see which one she has. Aren't you guys curious? I'm definitely curious.
Yeah, no, I am too. But I saw her Instagram is beautiful. So yeah, I mean, this is it for today. I am very excited to actually watch this episode. I'm sitting here today, right now, and I'm already ready to watch it because it was so inspirational. And more than anything else, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Sitting with the Stars with RSA Models Awards. And please subscribe. I'm looking at you. Press that button. Why are you not pressing it?
Please
the
share
video.
that link.
Yes, and share the link. Comment. Who are we supposed to bring next? Tell us who should be sitting on this couch next time. And don't forget to also check out Sherry Edenvale, right, on social media to make sure that your next dream car is actually taken care of. They will take care of it. I will tell the manager to keep it for you, okay? Just follow them, guys. Trust me, we'll do the things. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Kukulate with the Damana from Sacha. I'm even mumbling because I am just too excited. Excitement is getting to me because I'm just thinking about the conversation we're going to have after this.
Yeah.
Talking to her.
Off camera.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, goodbye.